I apologize, it's a bit low. We're going to work these bugs through. It's not something that I do all the time. I'm a big fan of trying new shit, you know this, and the only way to figure it out is to fucking do it, right? So here we are. Perfect. Carrie Brown, love you. Good to see everybody. Okay, so first thing we are going to do today is I'm going to give you, I took some notes. I had to write some notes down or I'd fucking forget everything I wanted to tell you, but state of the workshop. Nothing serious, but a couple things. I'm going to be heading south very, very soon. No big deal there, but the end of this month, we're 2/3 the way through 2023, and I wanted to give you guys kind of a feeling of what's going to happen while I'm gone, what's going to happen when I get back, and one kind of, I don't know how you want to put it, one exciting piece of news. Let's go with that. So, all right, here we go. So first off, what do we got? All right, the big thing, get that out of the way first, and that's going to be the big product we're going to open up at the very end here. But I picked up a sponsorship with Point Zero Energy. Just did a big giveaway with them. Got to know them quite well. I've had my eye on their product for quite some time. I'll show you what they sent me. It's going to be exciting. I cannot wait to do some serious content with it. I'm going to take it to the States with me. We're going to test it out at the different events. Get as much content as I can because it's a big deal and I'm excited. So we'll show you that in a minute. Friday, I'm just going to give you a rundown of what's up, what's going on. Friday, I am doing an interview with the Casual Preppers. I'm going to be on Cam and Colby's show this time. They've got a new weekly episode called 5 Questions, I think it is. I'm not going to spoil the questions, but you guys will have fun with it. I'll have fun. I don't even know when it's going to go live, but it'll be a good time. So, can't wait. We're going away this weekend with the kids. We're actually taking them to the West Edmonton Mall, which, if you guys heard about the news that was there was a big shooting a couple of days ago. And yeah, we're still going. It was a gang shooting in the parking lot. Yeah, I try to make it sound like it's not a big deal. Hey, Nate Lemaster, good to see you. I know we're a little early and it was completely unscheduled and I didn't promote this live stream at all, but we still got 8 people in here. It's great to see you. So anyway, we're going. We've got a cabana booked at the indoor wave pool. We're going to the indoor theme park. We're just going to spend the weekend away with the kids and have a good time. Well, so Nate says you guys have GUNSs up there. You guys have guns. Well, I mean, some people do. The criminals do. We're safe though because we don't. Everybody knows where I'm at with that because the good guys can't. You guys know. So anyway, I don't know what happened. A couple guys got shot. They ran into the mall and they ended up. The one guy was pretty smart. So there's an indoor gun range there. I can't remember the name of it. One guy ran into there. They've got tourniquets and everything because, unfortunately, there are people who go in there, rent a gun to do things to themselves. So they have quite a bit of first aid treatment in there, and the guy must have knew where he was going. But he's under arrest, and we'll see where we end up with. Anyway, but we're going. We're going to have a good time with the family. Head will be on a swivel, but I won't allow it to bother us a bit. So Friday morning before we go to the wave pool, I'm getting interviewed with Cam and Colby. That'll be a lot of fun. What else we got going on here? And then, so let me give you my schedule. So tomorrow's episode in the feed, in case you're wondering, tomorrow's episode is going to be the interview I did with Bill a couple days, was it yesterday? Geez, I get lost. 2 days ago. And yes, Nate says he's got a gun range story to post in Telegram later on, so that'll be good. I'd like to hear that. And speaking of the news, I'm going to go all over the place, but did you guys hear about the head of the Wagner group in Russia? The one that... he was heading up the 4-minute coup against Putin. Well, apparently they had engine trouble in the plane he was in today and it crashed. I mean, to me, it is sure that's exactly what happened. We all know this, right? 100%. So whatever happened, he accidentally died in a plane crash today. So to me, it blows me out of the water that some of the balls these people have. But I didn't come on to talk about politics, but I seen that story and I had to share it. So tomorrow's episode is going to be Bill Fortune, right? Do I get the days right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's going to be his episode. Friday's going to be this episode here. And then Sunday is going to be an interview with Survivor Jane. That's Survivor Rick's wife. She is the co-founder and leader of, Nate says that's not suspicious. Not even a little bit. Nope, just two totally unrelated topics. But Survivor Jane's going to be here. And before it happens, I'm going to apologize for the dogs when they go absolutely balls to the wall crazy when Becky pulls into the yard. So, because they're going to do it. I've had to get the garage door open to get light in here, and so we can get a good Wi-Fi signal. But I do have my Wi-Fi booster up, and that's working pretty good. So Sunday will be Survivor Jane. The following Sunday will be Jason from Kentucky Sustainable Living. He's coming on to talk about his event, and we're just going to chat as friends because I always enjoy talking with him. From there, the Sunday after that, we're going to have a content creators roundtable. It's going to be me, Brian Alexovich. We're going to have, I was going to say Renegade Butcher. No, Backwoods Butcher is going to be on, and Nicole Sauce is going to be on. We're just going to do similar to the roundtable Butchers episode I did recently. We're just going to talk about what's involved in content creation, things that you've learned, mistakes you've made, and it's going to be fun to have people from all the different kind of walks of life and at different points in their content creation journey, and we'll share with each other, and you guys bring all the questions you have. That's going to be the last Sunday episode before I hit the road to go see Nate and Aaron and everyone else. And the Friday or Saturday before that, we haven't exactly decided, will be our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. We're getting really, really close. We're getting close. I think we're at about 9,450. 3 more weeks, we should be there. We're probably actually going to do the 10,000 subscriber giveaway / what are we going to do? We're going to have like so we did the poll and it was 80s and action films. So we're going to do some movie trivia. And I promise you the prizes will be even better than the last time. So that'll be kind of fun too. What else I got for you? All right, content creation roundtable. And yeah, so I started today, 5 years after. And volume, yeah. Hey, Haas, I know I've been working on this microphone. We'll test it out some more later. I apologize for it being a little low. I will try to holler the best I can. Or we could, if I go and put this, if I try to pick my mic up closer, it's going to be bad. So we'll try that. I apologize if it's a little low. If you guys end up wanting to listen to this in the audio version afterwards, I'll correct the audio up for you. Yeah, so we got, I just started 5 years after, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but what I love about it is the fact that you dive right back into the world. That's what I like. I'm really stoked about that. It just feels like, it reminds me, my best friend Danny from out in Nova Scotia, we can go for 2-3 years without really talking. Then we can sit down, drink some beer, and chat for 7 hours straight like nothing ever, like we never skipped a beat. And that's exactly what jumping into this book's been like so far. No spoilers, just love it. I think I'm only 2 or 3 chapters in, so it's no big deal. But I've been listening to it in audiobook, and the publisher reached out, Forge Reads, I think is what they're called, and sent me an early copy of it, which was kind of cool. But I got it on the day of the release, so that's what happens when you have an American post office box as a Canadian, right? What else we got for you? All right, I'm going to pick this up and read these just so I don't end up. So if you see me bending down, you know I got some notes here. But, all right, so my schedule. Now, of course, all this is subject to change, and you guys know this. But, yet Byron Roberts says he's going to have to read faster. 100%, no big deal. But I wanted to share with you kind of my schedule so you knew where I'm going to be while I'm in the States. And you guys, I hope by now you realize that when I make these kind of announcements, take everything with a grain of salt, because card is subject to change, in the old words of indie wrestling promoters. But this is how it's going. So September 13th, I'm leaving the Great White North of the People's Republic of Kazakhstan right around that day. We're going to be having a meetup at Nate and Aaron's on the 16th of September. Going to be a lot of fun. I hear there might be some Chicagonian food available. I know there's definitely going to be a porta potty available, so that'll be good. We'll need it, I think. And we're going to do a Q&A kind of discussion. We're going to do a live stream recording, hopefully. We're going to do a walk down the alleyway or the laneway to see some of the foliage and different things. Nate's going to do a talk on his rabbit tree. I still don't know how he gets his rabbits to sit in the tree, but he does it. Also, I think Nate's going to talk about ham radio. I didn't bring any bourbon with me, so we're not going to drink that tonight. But that's going to be the meetup there. It's going to be fun. Saluda, North Carolina, September 20th to 24th. Prepper Camp. I can't wait. I'm bringing some anarchists with me this time, I think. So pretty sure Sean Mills, I hope I'm not spilling the beans on anything, but I think he's going to be there as just a visitor. Joel Riles will be there. Who else? Anyway, there's a few other people who have talked to me about being there, but it's going to be a great time. Can't wait. If you're around, come sit down for a 15 to 30 minute interview. We'll have a great time. I've reached out to a few other people. We will see who I can get on the show, but I'm working really hard. Reached out to Forward Observer, see if I can get him to come on. I would love to sit down and chat with him. But there's all kinds of cool people there, and the time is going fast. Leather Homestead, good to have you. Byron Roberts, I think I shouted you out, but good to have you as well. So, September 20th, 24th, the day after Prepper Camp, or somewhere in there, I'm going to be meeting up with Bill Fortune in person, doing an interview. Invited me to his house for lunch, which is neither here nor there, but it's a big friggin' honor. But either way, I'm going to be bringing you a third interview with him, which, I don't know, there's something special about sitting down and interviewing people face-to-face in person. I've yet to find the energy with somebody else through this little tiny screen like we're talking right now as I do when I'm sitting down in person with somebody. So I like that. And also, I get to do my live stream in my slippers and my shorts, like my guest the other day. So, what do we got after that? So around September 25th to the 4th, I'm going to be in the Camden area, Tennessee, working on Delinquent Gully. Brian and I will be hanging out the best he can. And thank you, Nate. Said that's an epic guest for the workshop. Congratulations. And I've been working on it. So I know I've told you guys this, and I think I finally come up with a way I'm going to put them together. But this winter, you're going to get a monthly series of top quality guests. I'm going to edit the interviews quite a bit so they're polished up really nice. Kerry Brown says, see you at the Gully. I can't wait to see you, brother. But so far, I've got John Pugliano, Nicole Sauce, Paul Wheaton. Those are the 3 so far. I got a bunch more. I'm shooting to have 12 done by the time I've gone through all of these events this summer. And then throughout the winter, you'll get 1 a month. It sucks holding on to these interviews because I friggin' love them. But that's just part of the fun. Going to be a more polished, upbeat series. October 6th and 7th, I'm going to be in Perry, Kansas at Midwest Preparedness Festival with our brother Spags. That's going to be a good time. Nicole Sauce is going to be there as well. I've never spoken at an event in Kansas, so that's going to be quite a bit of fun. Beyond that, it looks... Oh, and I think we're doing a roundtable discussion one night as well. I will definitely have my presentation recorded. I'm going to be speaking on the poverty mindset, and at Prepper Camp, I'm going to be speaking on preparedness, which you probably guessed anyway. October 12th, you guys know what this is. Well, some of you do. The workshop get-together at Delinquent Gully. We're going to do a work day. And if you didn't hear, I don't know, we're crazy. But we got offered an extra 5 acres right next to our 2 lots that we already bought. So we bought them. So we've got 16 and a half acres down there total now. So kind of cool. That gives us 3 parcels of land. We can kind of maybe plan on the middle parcel. I don't know. It just happened. They offered us a really good deal. The guy ended up coming back into possession of the land. And we're like, yeah, why not? Let's try it. What do we got from there? October 13th to the 15th, Self-Reliance Festival. Going to be speaking on the poverty mindset there as well. That'll be recorded for sure. We're doing some sort of roundtable on making connections, I believe. We're also going to have a table. So if anybody's out there, I don't know who all's in on it. It's like every delinquent coming or going, but I know Renegade Butcher, Backwoods Butcher, Lots Project, the workshop, we're all going to have a shared table there. So that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a nice reprieve. It's a good spot to sit down. We're going to set up a bit of a studio to do some in-person, impromptu recordings, because that's what I've been learning is when you go to these events, create content, make connections, record with people, because that, like I said, anyway, I'm repeating myself, but you guys know how important in-person connections are to me. October 18th. So I think I told you we have changed our mind 100 times, but we're totally not going to Hawaii like we were going to anyway. So we canceled that trip. So it looks like I'll be back north October 18th. So what'll that be? Something like a month, 5 weeks, something. So going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a whirlwind. Tentatively, I'm shooting to be back down for March Self-Reliance, but do not hold me to that. You know, I wouldn't bet money on it at this point. I really can't promise anything, but that's what I'd like to do. I'm kind of looking like I'm not going to be making it to LFTN next year, but I've had one event reach out to me already about speaking. I'm not booking any of that stuff till the first of the year. So anyway, that's what it is. But, you know, I didn't want to, let's see what else we got. Make sure, yeah, all right. And then as far as the content goes while I'm on the road, what do we got for you? So I got a review video. Top quality, not just filler, not just shit like some people do, but I spent 4 days putting together a top quality review / generator video to come out every Wednesday while I'm gone. So you won't miss me there. There'll be lots of shorts coming up. The Opus.Pro I've been using for it's an AI generating. It doesn't create from scratch, but what it does is it takes, my 1 hour podcasts, my 8-minute reviews, and it turns them into shorts. If you've noticed, I've had an influx of shorts. It's been hugely helpful to my content. So you'll still see lots of those. We're going to have 3 episodes of the Workshop podcast a week while I'm gone. What it looks like is I'm going to shoot for 2 lives a week and 1 recorded, probably a ramblings from the road that I record as I'm driving, because I'll have lots of ass time, which will be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I love driving. Lots of audiobook time. I'm sure I'll have Bill's book done before then, but Stephen King has a new book coming out, so we'll give that a listen. I've been listening to some lectures by Ayn Rand and Milton Friedman lately, and really, really enjoying them, especially Friedman. He blows me out of the water, some of the stuff. He's a free market economist who, I wouldn't call him an anarchist, definitely somewhere between a libertarian and a voluntarist, but still has a bit of, he's kind of a realist, maybe a realistic anarchist, I don't know. Anyway, but a really cool dude, did a lot of speaking in the 50s through 70s, and just knows his shit when it comes to the free market. So if you're looking for something deeper to listen to at night, that's the kind of shit I've been listening to before I go to bed. It's either that or Cheesy's 80 action films. And I don't watch the movies, I watch other people review them. So yeah, that'll be the content. So hold my feet to the fire, but I'll make sure that I have that coming for you because I love doing it. Now, as far as the schedule goes, I can't promise you when I'll be live, but I will do it. I'd love to do a live from Prepper Camp. The internet there sucks donkey balls, so I don't know if we're going to be able to go live or not. We'll definitely record something live there for sure. Like I said, Joel will be there. Sean Mills should be there for most of the event. I don't know if Chuck's coming or not. I talked to him and he had mentioned it, but it wasn't a for sure thing. So whomever I can find that's affiliated with the workshop, we will sit down. We will have a discussion. We'll have a great time. So that's the content. That'll be where I'm at. One more upgrade I'm doing to the truck before I leave, which is, oh yeah, Nate says we can do a live there, no problem. And we will do one then. Awesome. So an idea, all my best ideas come from Chris Dixon. He gives them to me and then I take credit for them. So that's the best part about being friends, right? But no, he mentioned to me the other day, I don't know, it's probably a year ago now, that if I'm doing a lot of driving like this, I should have a full-size spare. Because if you have the little wheelbarrow spare, especially on the interstate, and you put that on, you could have a bad day and lose an entire day's drive because you got to limp it to a place that's going to swap it out and fix your tire. Hey, Chuck Peoples, great to have you here, brother. Chuck, if you're listening, are you coming to Prepper Camp? You had mentioned it, but I don't know if you are or not, but I thought I would ask you. So my brother-in-law picked me up a full-size rim and an exact match to my tire. We're going to mount that underneath. So we're going to have a full-size spare, which means, in theory, of course. Hey, Tracy Lynn, I saw your message earlier. Going to make you laugh again. I hope you're not at work about the poop strap. And Becky's been, she picked up a couple of cool things for your wedding. I'm excited to, we can't make it there, and I'm really sad that we're not going to get there with you guys. But, yeah, sorry, Chuck said they never contacted him back. I asked Rick the other day if he had heard from you, and he said no. So I bet you it went straight to his spam. And if it's too late for you to go, no worries. But if you still want to be put into contact, it's only 4 weeks away. I can still get you in contact, Chuck. So just let me know. But either way, it's cool. And, yeah. Martinson said you should always have one full-duty spare. I know, I really should. I never have in my life. I've never thought about it. You know, I keep the little plug kit, everything. I have all the gear for swapping the tire out. Never thought about having a full-size spare. But now that I'm putting 15,000 kilometers per trip on the vehicle, which is like 400 miles or something, it's important to have one. So that'll be going on the truck before we go. Tires will be rotated. Yeah, one other thing I've been thinking about, I got this idea from the guy who's actually buying the business. I have the fold-up tonneau cover. I'm looking for a flexible, very thin solar panel that I can adhere to the top of that. So it'll basically be glued, magnetic, and maybe silicone, I don't know. And then I can trickle charge some of these battery packs I'm going to bring with me. But that's going to be my, while I drive, I'll have solar coming in. I like that idea, so we're gonna work on that. Whether it gets done beforehand or not, probably not, but we're gonna talk about it either way. Turn it this way, maybe you'll get a little better audio. Apologize, because these are the mics I use to record my review videos constantly, but I just bought an extra one and I've been having a little bit of tweakiness with it. So Martinson said for a long trip, 2 would be better. They would be better. Space is always a premium too. And I sound like a prepper, not a good prepper here, but I don't know if I love the idea of tripping over a second tire for, a month long. That might be the issue at this, especially with my stupid little truck with the short body. I missed the, let me see which ones I had. A white one with the long body, and then I went with the red. And this silver one I'm going to have for years. So we'll figure something out. But for now, I'll have one anyway. And hopefully, I don't run over a spike strip or anything like that. If I do, well, fucking deal with it, won't we? All right, so we just made a round trip down Monday night. Came back Tuesday. Yeah, we came back yesterday to our Montana mailbox, which was cool. Picked up some dry food from a guy who gave me too good of a deal. I couldn't turn it down. If nothing else, it's food we can give away to friends or family if we ever need it. But it's those big, you know what? I can show you one. Hang on. Here it is. I forget that I can walk around. I'm not tethered to the chair down in the office. So it's these. I asked you guys about them a while ago. And they're a 30-day one-person supply from Augustin Farms. I do like Augustin's products. But anyway, I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of money on them. And he gave me them for a deal that I could not resist. And I appreciate you, buddy, because that was all I could afford to spend on them, and he gave them to me for that price, and they're going to go to a good use. So, went down to Montana. So let's get the small stuff out of the way. I'll show you a few products that some companies have sent me. One that I bought for upgrading my generator testing, and then these guys right here. I'm excited. I wanted to open them up when I got home last night, and I said, nope, I want to share this with the workshop. It's so fucking exciting for me. I'm like a kid in a candy store. So, anyway, let's open up this shit first. So, can you see me? Let's turn it just a little bit. There we go. And the workshop is fairly clean here right now, believe it or not, because Becky spent a bunch of time with me helping me clean it, because I'm a grown-ass man who can't keep his garage clean. So there it is. This is a Tilswall paint sprayer. Never owned a paint sprayer in my life. The company offered to send it to me. I said, here's the deal. I can't promise if I'm going to do a review on it. I'm so backed up with good products that companies have sent me that I'm going to review, that at this point, if you want to send it, I will review it. If I like it and I think it suits the community, we'll talk about it and I'll do a review. If not, well, there it is. Want to open it up real quick? We'll take a quick look. See what it looks like. Well, there's part of it. It's all plastic. Going forward, so as you know, and here's the electric part. That's kind of cool. We'll give it a shot. I have no idea how good or bad it's going to be, but I've never used a paint sprayer before. You're probably like, Tim, really? You're a handyman? You've never used a paint sprayer? Nope. Just a roller and, a brush. So some of these things, I was talking to Becky about this the other day, and I was trying to figure out what would be fair or how we're going to do this, but especially battery packs and that sort of thing, they're going to be, what's in the L2 Survive? What's in the box? Oh yeah, we're getting there, I promise you. And so I've been getting sent stuff left, right, and center. We're going to do some for a giveaway, and I think what I'm going to do is put some of the stuff up in the Shopify store at like half of whatever the Amazon price is. So it's going to be some, there'll be eventually booster packs and that sort of thing that have been used like 6 times, still brand new, still in the box. And it'll be a way to bring a little more income into the workshop and to give everybody a killer deal on it. So look for that in the new year. Just an idea we've been kicking around. All right, so that was that empty one there. What do we got next? All right, I'll show you that one in a minute. This one over here I'm pretty excited about too. Something I've been digging for a while. This one is solid heavy. Loki Thor. What in the hell is that? The Force of Thunder in hand. I think something got lost in translation there. I think I might have seen something like that in the adult supply store with the exact same name, the Force of Thunder in Hand. I don't know. What do you guys think? You listening, honey? Probably. Oh, yeah, I know what this guy is. Oh, he's heavy, heavy, heavy. Yet another. This is the LifePo 4. This is the first one I've been sent with a LifePo 4 battery in it. I'm really excited. This one, they reached out to me and said, do you want to try it? I'm like, hell yeah. Everybody seems to love these booster videos. I love playing with these type of things. Let's give it a turn up. Look at that beautiful bright screen right there. So, yeah, this is a beast of one. It's got 3,250 amps. LifePo 4 battery. Says it'll do up to a 9.5 liter gas, 7.5 liter diesel. So, look forward to this when I get back. This won't be done before that, of course. You guys want to see what's the rest of the stuff in the box here? Let's take a look. I like doing this. This is fun. I always love watching videos of other people opening things, so hopefully you guys enjoy it too. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I like doing it. It's fun. I like sharing the fun. Ooh, look at these big, heavy-duty alligator clamps. Still plastic, but heavy-duty. And a nice connection with a dust cap. Something I always look for. I bet Becky's home. You guys will hear the assholes carrying on for a minute. And then here's the rest of the... I got another power station coming from another company as well. Pretty excited about that, but anyway. USB-C charger, 12-volt DC adapter, and a USB-C to USB-A cord. Not really sure why all that's there, but of course every one of these now also double as a USB battery bank, which I'm guessing, yeah, right there. You can see there's a USB-C port for charging. And let's see what we got on this end. And there's your output for boosting the vehicle. All right, that's the next one. What do we got next here, Tim? Let's open this guy. This one's pretty cool. So, this was made by Tops, T-O-P-T-E-S. Almost broke it just like that. And it was same company, if you happen to notice the brand, same company who sent me my nice upgraded sound meter. So we're going to test this out. This is a gas leak detector. It checks for, let's see, combustible gas leak. Let's see what else we got here. Easy to read, rechargeable, press to zero, measures parts per million, and low explosive level, LEL, if you've ever seen that, Celsius and freedom units, 50 to 10,000 parts per million, 10-minute auto shut off, visible. Yep. All right, let's open it up and see what it looks like. I'm excited about this one. All right, so here it is. Very heavy duty. It's the type of thing I used to use in the oil patch. And check that out. Of course, USB micro, but I won't hold it against them. Now, I was kind of hoping this would be a carbon monoxide detector as well. But now, when I read their thing, I'm not really sure what it'll test for. I think it just tests for explosive type things. So if you had a propane leak, that sort of thing. Gunfighter Concealment says, Tim, you're on TV. We're streaming it on our TV, so you're officially on TV. Excellent. Now, if anybody has any connections out there and they know somebody that would love a show for radio, one of my goals for 2024 is to get an episode of this, and yes, it'll be paired back to PG. There'll be no cussing for the radio edit, because I understand if you want to be on terrestrial radio, you got to play the game. I would love to get one episode a week somewhere on terrestrial radio. Would love it. That's a goal for 2024. Why? Because I'm a geek. Simple as that. That's what it comes down to. You know, will it grow the brand? Maybe it'll grow our community a little bit, but it would be a cool notch in the cap to be able to do that. So yeah, there's the book. All right, now this is the. Now you guys may not be excited about this next one, but because I'm a geek and because I started this entire channel almost 4 years ago now, because I told Becky, I know you get tired of listening to me talk about tools, so I'm going to do this so I can talk to myself about tools, and eventually other people decided they wanted to listen. So if you guys know, hey, right, oh, pirate radio. Gunfighter says, I'll see what I can do. I know we can definitely make pirate radio work. Love pirate radio. My bud Ed, you'll see Ed Shaw in here once in a while. He was my old boss at the Boys and Girls Club when I was a teenager, and we've stayed good friends. He was on radio for quite a few years. He did pirate radio back in his college days, and I always loved hearing about it. So Generators, you know I love testing generators. One of the big questions I get all the time on all of these is, what is the THD? I didn't say THC. I'm not talking about the marijuana content. THD, total harmonic distortion. And what is that? Well, normal, clean, pure sine wave power is that beautiful up and down, nice smooth waves like you'd see in physics class, right? The further it deviates from that, what you end up getting is, instead of nice smooth waves, you get like lightning pattern almost, really up and down. And anybody who knows anything about generators knows, hey, this thing is, that kind of power is the shit for anything electronic. I had somebody message me today, said, I might have been Bonnie Blue. Bonnie, I think it was Bonnie Blue. And she mentioned she had a very prolonged outage. And after the outage, she had to replace her circuit board, her control board on her fridge. My best guess is because the THD was too high on a generator. And people always ask, hey, what is it? And you can take the company's word for it, but like the flashlights that I test and things like that, I went out and I got a lumen detector so we'd know, are they lying or not? Well, I've been looking high and low for a long time to find some sort of meter that would test total harmonic distortion. And what I'd seen before was just these little like oscilloscopes, I think that's what it is. They were so expensive. We're talking $1,000. Well, I ended up finding this meter here. It is a harmonic power clamp meter. I took a chance on it. It was still $149.99. But my generator videos are the thing that everybody comes for, and I wanted something else to set me apart, right? So this was, again, you guys hear me talk about taking chances and spending a little bit of money, investing in yourself. This was a big one. This was the most expensive. See, I open my mouth sometimes before I'm ready to. I'm 95% sure that this old man brain is remembering correctly, that this is the most expensive piece of test equipment that I've bought yet to improve my YouTube game. Microphones and things like that have been more, but as far as independent testing equipment, this will be the beast. So let's open it up and take a look. David Ziegler would probably appreciate this because he's a bit of a, well, anyway, he's a very smart dude. A bit of a geek when it comes to tools as well. So here is the hard-shelled plastic case. Let's open it up and don't break it, Tim. Yeah. There we are. Some pointy things. Some alligator clips, which can go right on the end of the pointy things, which I like. And this is the beast right here. So this will be fun. I'll be able to go back and test both my existing generators. We can also test the power coming out of any of the power stations that I get sent. But you know what? It feels pretty good. It says, here, I'll just bring it in and show you. There it is. Yeah, not bad at all. So we'll give it a shot and we're going to see. But I'm pretty excited. Like I said, it was a big deal. I have a sound meter. I have a carbon monoxide meter, a luminosity meter, something that tests for lumens. All kinds of things that I've bought trying to test things out, you know, to make my review videos better. And this was the one. So everybody came to see that what's in these boxes behind me, right? We still got lots of people here. Let me close this up right quick. I think we'll take a break and come back. No, I'm just kidding. What an asshole. So what's everybody been up to today? Have you had a good get shit done kind of day? One more thing I did today that I did not put in my notes was I met with a lawyer again. So apparently it doesn't take one meeting to sell a business. It doesn't take two meetings. Apparently it takes 3 meetings. Today was meeting number 2. If you guys know, I've been dealing with selling All Seasons Maintenance, my property. No, not my property. I'm keeping property management, which is now Toolman Tim's property management. But the thing that started it all, guys, All Seasons Maintenance, the mowing snow, the doing all the dirty shit for, you know, dirty deeds done dirt cheap to make money to build all these other businesses, finally closes. Get the check on August 31st. So it's been a big deal. I'm fucking stoked. I appreciate everybody's support for what we've been doing. Yeah, so there we are. Okay, let's open this shit up. You guys came to see it. What do you want to open first? Let's so you see this box right here? There's another one. Take my word for it. There's 2 identical side by side right there. So let's open this guy up. Oh my goodness, that's heavier than it looks. It's supposed to be portable. So we're going to open this up. All right. So if you can still hear me, that is a 0.0 foldable 200 watt solar panel with a beautiful padded carrying case. So Tracy Lynn says, I'm trying to get all my work done today so I can be lazy Friday since it's my birthday. So many meetings. So everybody wish Tracy a happy 28th birthday. That's really exciting. So here we are. I'm going to hold this up. So there it is. This is a foldable one. We're going to open it up and see if I can do this without breaking it, okay? There it is right there. So this came with two, so you get total of 400 watts. There's the back connection there. I'm going to set this over here. And it has nice stands on the back. Byron says, nice looking panel. The damn thing's as heavy, oh man, as the ones I put up on the garage. So, yeah, it's got nice kickstands on the back, so you can use them for that. Now, take my word for it. That's another one right there. But you're not going to take my word for it because I'm going to open it. Because we're probably, when this is all said and done, going to turn this into an unboxing video as well. So I'll be able to take some of the footage from this, add a little more, and we will have our first unboxing video of the Zero Energy. And here's the next one right there. That's it in the case. We'll set that aside. I have a bit of an idea of what's coming, but still, not completely. Which one's the heaviest? That one. All right. I'm guessing that must be the battery. You still see me? Okay, here we go. What are we going to open? I'm going to open this one. I'm going to try to do this. Let's adjust a little bit. Pull it back. There you go. Everybody loves looking in the background. They're like, hey, what's Tim got on his shelves? Anything cool we can talk about? A few old extension or fire extinguishers. Pretty old in there. There's one from 1977. When I used to clean up old houses, I would save these fire extinguishers to see, you know, I've got an even older one, but I don't know if I can reach it right now. Sorry guys, give me a second. There we go. Knife in my mouth while I'm on a live stream. Not a great idea, is it? All I can tell you is this is freaking heavy. Seems to get heavier as I open it. I don't know how that's possible. It's like, I don't know. See me okay in here? There we go. All right. Sort of getting lots of rumbling and scrapping. Didn't give a lot of thought to how this was going to work. Here it is. All right. This, oh my God, guys. This thing is friggin' heavy. Check this out. All right. Sorry about all the noise and heavy breathing. This is one of the battery packs. It's got a LifePo 4 on it. It's got a top and a front carry handle. And it's friggin' heavy, which is good. All right. And if you can see right there, it has locks to lock it into what I assume is, anyway, you know what happens when we assume, right? So Tracy, are you going anywhere special for your birthday? Where are you guys going? Probably a concert or something to be my guess. All right, let's just cut this box right now. There we are. Some people will say, Tim, why do you use your knife for cardboard? One of those nice Genesis neck knives from Patrick Foreman. And I tell everybody the same thing. Because the knife was made to be used. Let's move this guy down here. See, okay? There we are. All right. Here we go. Like I said, I didn't pre-open any of these. Sometimes I open things just to make sure I know what the surprise is going to be, but I want this to be an absolute surprise for everybody. Tracy says they're going out to dinner, and yeah, we're actually going to a concert next week. See, I know. You and Rob, they're great. All right, so what do we got here? Red and black solar panel connectors. All right. Ooh, look at that. Some nice styrofoam right there. Oh, cardboard box. Oh yeah, we know what this is. I figured that would be built in actually, but that's okay. Well, it appears to be an inverter. And I don't know how to set this up. Let's bring this in, and Charlotte wants to know if I'm busy. I don't think I can respond to her at the moment. But if you can hear me, Charlie, I'm on a live stream at the moment, sweet pea. There's a plug. Must be, oh, I know what this is. This is the wall charger. Just a tiny little AC adapter, hey? All right, well, we're going to cut the box open so I don't break anything. Set of instructions that I'm actually going to pay attention to this time. Pretty cool. And this right here. So I'm thinking about running, so you guys know I've got the workshop out here set up with solar. I'm thinking about running my entire workshop / studio with this through the winter. We're going to see. I might put some permanent panels on the roof, run them into this, but you'll see what this looks like in a minute. Oh, I am so sorry about this plastic wrap noise, guys. Byron Roberts says, instructions are a last resort. Yeah, I know. You see? Yeah, you can. 0.0 energy. I'll show you what we got. Titan. We've got a, what do we got there? That's an it's a 30 amp plug. DC source. DC socket, DC socket, AC DC, DC down at bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AC ports. Got a nice display screen that I mentioned. This stuff is, so I don't know, of course some of the components are sourced overseas from the best I know, but it's designed, assembled, and tested in Idaho. Doesn't get much closer to Alberta than Idaho. I was really excited to find this because almost all these companies are 100% assembled, designed, tested, the works. All they're done is brought over and put in a box and shipped to us. So this is going to be kind of cool. Let's see what's on the back here. It's going to be, I was going to plan on taking this to prepper camp. It's going to be heavy. Here's some solar inputs, battery port expansion port, car charging port right there. And this says, caution, check solar panel array voltage with included voltmeter before connecting solar. That sounds really serious. Let's see what's in here. Also, I didn't mention how hot it was in the workshop tonight. I'm such an old man. Some more clips and clamps to hook it all together. A pigtail for, I want to make it sound like I know exactly what I'm talking about, but I don't. Another solar pigtail of some sort. Another solar pigtail, and another solar pigtail. Plus some really tiny screws in there that I don't want to lose. So this is going to sit right there, and we're not going to lose it. So I'm excited. Geez, the plan was to bring this entire kit with me to the States, and it still will be. I'm going to travel with it because I want to do some content with it. I'm also going to run a fan at night in the back of my truck because I bought a what are we doing? It's going to be a, it's like a tent. Well, it is a tent, but it fits on the box of the truck with the tailgate down. And I need a way to circulate the air and to make some noise so I can sleep. So this would be good. It wouldn't run off of I wouldn't run an air conditioner forever. But I believe this is, I'll post a picture later on tonight when I get it set up, guys. But I think it's a 3,000 watt setup, I believe, with the LifePo 4 batteries. And yeah, I'm excited. It was kind of cool. It was a neat setup with them. I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty cool. It's an honor to start working with some cool companies like this, companies that I can stand behind and enjoy. And I have somebody that I can call and talk to on a minute basis if I need to, if I have any issues. But I had enough people out there that I know that work with 0.0 to know that it's a good product, and I'm just going to keep playing with it and testing it. So beyond that, guys, what else was I going to share with you? That was pretty close to the end. I'm excited. It was a stupid thing for tomorrow, just so you guys know what kind of fun I'm having. I, about once every 4 or 5 years, end up with a fucking heel spur. And yes, before you say, I know, if I lost a little bit of weight, I know it would help. So I'm working on it. I am. Not that hard, but I'm doing my best. So tomorrow morning I get to go and get a needle stuck in the bottom of my heel. As long as it works like the last time, it'll feel 100% better within 10 minutes. So that's my fun tomorrow. Then we're heading to the city. We are going to take a quick drive around Edmonton and look for possible sites for a third daycare someday. Just because, well, we want to keep building the workshop empire, building Busy Bee's empire. Let's see, Becky's got the funding in place for the one in Lloyd right now, which is the exciting one. I think we have somebody hired to run the place, which is a godsend. That's incredible. That's the only downside to it, is all these renovations and stuff are happening while I'm gone, and it means that Becky, I'm going to say probably 25% chance that she makes it to Self-Reliance Festival. We've been talking about it like crazy, and I tell you guys this all the time. I'm like, when I say we're going to be somewhere, well, anyway, I do my best to make sure of it, but with this business happening, I'm going to be there 100%. You guys know that, unless, whatever. I'm going to be there. I'm on my way. I'm excited. I want Becky to be there. She wants to be there. But when we have this great big business thing on the go, it may not happen, and that's okay. Much as I'd love to have her down there, I know this is part of the life that we need to build, and that's what we're going to do. Beyond that, guys, this was it for today. I got over to the 12 unit. I give it a good vacuum. I tested out the cordless Dyson. I just picked up an adapter for that. It's going to allow me to run DeWalt batteries on the adapter, and or on the Dyson, which would be good. Other than that, I think that's it for today, guys. We're going to call her quits. Appreciate you guys all coming in here. I never posted anywhere, and I think we topped out at 13 or 14 people. I was just hoping I wouldn't be in here talking to myself the entire time, because I appreciate having company. So, guys, I love seeing you. You won't see me live, I don't believe, unless something changes, until Sunday evening. So, thanks for coming in. Tracy, happy birthday. Who else did we have? I see we had Byron came in. We got anybody else? Gunfighter Concealment, it was good to see you. L2 Survive asked, what's in the box? I hope I answered your question. Always love seeing you, Martinson family. Chuck Peoples, was good seeing you tonight. Kerry Brown, love you, brother. Can't wait to see you. Leather Homestead. Haas was in here tonight. Dixon Way. Oh, I didn't even see that. What the what? This is unexpected. So unexpected that I didn't even see you, brother. Sorry I missed you. This is new comments. All right, Byron. Guys, I love you. Thanks for making this workshop an incredible fucking thing. Thanks for being part of an incredible fucking thing. Thanks for letting me make it not just a way to help people, but also for it to be a significant income for me. Not even significant, an income. So, with that, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.